YouTube, what up, baby? It's your boy Addison. Man, back with another episode of NBA Chat TV. And on today's episode, we're gonna just strictly talk about the Lakers right now, man. Why are the Lakers winning right now? I mean, and don't get me wrong, this is good for basketball. This is really, really good for basketball. A lot of people don't realize is when LA, Boston, New York, Chicago, when all those teams are winning, the NBA ratings are up. They just up because those are the largest media markets in the world, period. LA, Chicago, New York, Boston. I'm missing somebody, but y'all get the picture. So when those teams are winning and when those teams are good, the NBA ratings are up. And right now, the Lakers are actually good. They're exciting to watch. They're a joy to watch. Now, don't get me wrong. It's early in the season. So, like, them being 4-3 means nothing to me. However, they struggled last year. And, of course, last year was Kobe's year. It was the year of Kobe, and Kobe played, and he didn't play, and he played, and he didn't play, and he played, and he didn't play, and he played, and he didn't play. And that whole nightmare season last year of Kobe, I think really rubbed guys the wrong way. They love Kobe Bryant. I think they really galvanized and got around Kobe Bryant. But at the same time, my first year in the league, my second year in the league, I want to shine too. And so I think this you're finally starting to see Brandon Ingram, which he's a rookie, but you know, this is your first year. You'll be able to actually watch him play because had Kobe still been playing, there is no Brandon Ingram. You're not seeing Brandon Ingram play, but you're finally seeing Brandon Ingram. You're finally seeing Jordan Clarkson emerge as that guy. D'Angelo Russell, you're finally seeing the unleashed D'Angelo Russell. Byron Scott really had him on a leash last year. It really controlled him, really couldn't really do what he wanted to do. Byron Scott, an old school coach, you know, kind of wants to run a certain type of offense. You know, D'Angelo Russell, he's a 19, 20-year-old kid. Let him go out there and play. Let him go out there and ball. Just like Jordan Clarkson, you got to let them boys go out there and play. Julius Randle, another one. Another guy who's just a junkyard dog. I mean, really just a junkyard dog, a beast on the block. Really just reminds me so much of Draymond Green. I mean, they try to say he was Zach Randolph, but he reminds me so much of Draymond Green in that he's not going to go crazy on the stat sheet, but he's going to get rebounds. He's going to pass the ball. He's not a great passer. I think he's not a great passer. Develop into a great passer. I think as time goes on, as he has new toys around him, I think he'll develop into that passer that Draymond Green is. But he's a baller, and he can get to the free throw line. And I think that's an underrated stat in this league is getting to the free throw line. I think if you can get to the free throw line on a consistent basis, I think you have a chance of making it in this league. They get to the free throw line, and in turn, that helps them out. So I think I really like this Lakers team. Also, I like Larry Nance Jr., a guy that is on that bench and is going to get his minutes snubbed game after game after game simply because of the fact that it's just not enough room. It's not enough room on that roster. There's not enough room in that front court to really use him like they want to. I really like Larry Nance Jr. He's a stretch guy. He's a small forward, power forward. You really could just throw him in there wherever, utility knife. Just old school throwback game. He's not very flashy with dribbles or whatever, but just an old school throwback game. Can dunk on you at any given moment. Can get to the free throw line, can also knock down the three ball. I think that's, like I said, that ability right there will take you a long way in this league. If you can knock down the three ball at a consistent rate, you have a chance of making it in this league. Not only that, you got the veterans in Lou Williams, Timothy Mozgov, Luol Deng, and a guy who's playing exceptionally great this year is Nick Young. Nick Young's been in the doghouse for the Lakers for probably about 2 seasons now. Really for about 2 seasons, 2.5 seasons now. He's just been in the doghouse. I don't think Byron Scott really liked him, what he brought to the team and all that. And I think Nick Young, not only is he a fashionable guy off the court, but I think he's a fashionable guy on the court. I mean, he was the first player to wear the Yeezys on the court. I mean, that is history within itself. And I think he's the only player to date, I think, to wear the Yeezys on court. So Nick Young can not only shoot the three, but he can play good defense and also get to the free throw line. This season he's been on a tear. I think all season I think he really worked on the defensive side of the ball. Everybody know Nick Young can shoot the ball. That was never an issue, and there was never a question. I felt like Nick Young always had it in him. He just been in the doghouse for 2 years. I think Luke Walton's doing a good job in trying to manage guys' minutes and make sure they all really get some time to play. I really like this Lakers team. I really love this Lakers team, actually. They're so exciting to watch when they're on TV and when they're at home. They play so much better at home than they are on the road. I don't think this team is going to make the playoffs. There's going to be an interesting team. There's going to be a fun team to watch. I think finally, without Kobe Bryant, I think they finally just look fun again. Finally look like the Lakers again. And I think LA needs that. I think the NBA needs that. Just the Lakers to be good again. I think the Lakers are like a player away from really being contenders in that Western Conference. Of course, it's a brutal Western Conference, and just looking at this roster, I just don't see them making the playoffs. They could possibly get an AFC, depending on how they play this year. Like I said, and I could be totally wrong. They could possibly get an AFC this year, but I just don't see them making the playoffs. They'll have to make a big-time acquisition in order to really put themselves or catapult themselves into that position of being playoff contenders. So if you enjoyed that video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Until next video, until next time, it's your boy Addison. Peace.